Hey, Pure Charm from the Pure Love Kingdom. I am in charge of the wellness division. So I'm in a new place. We love our studio with the brick wall, but we're just kind of setting that up differently. So I might be doing some meditation stuff over there. I still like the space, but we're just bringing in some things for wellness. My focus is more on mental health. And then I have a couple girls that will be showing up that help me. And one is more into fitness, and one is more into cooking and supplements. So I've just decided that my focus is really going to be on getting ourselves, making sure that we're mentally well. Because if you do not have good mental thoughts, then nothing in your life comes together. But today, my topic is around being disappointed in yourself. Is there something like an addiction? That's why I was actually called in to help with addictions. Do you have an addiction? I do. We all do here and on the planet as well. Let me focus. Do you have an addiction that you don't want in your life, but you're struggling to get rid of it? I'm sure you do. I mean, everybody that I talk to has some sort of addiction, like smoking, drinking, drugs, that they want to get rid of, or even medications that they're on. I mean, yes, I have a couple people in my life that aren't on anything, but that's two. I only know two people out of everybody that I know. One is my upstate New York neighbor, and the other is my best friend and business partner. Those are the only two people that I know in my life that do not smoke or drink. And they're very reliable people in my life, and I love them dearly. And of course, I have friends that I love that have addictions. Um, but the stable, really stable people in my life have less addictions. And so I have finally got myself to the place where I don't smoke weed. I've never done any hard drugs, and I really don't drink. Once in a while, maybe like once a month, I'll have a half of a shot, and I'm always sorry for it the next day. But I drink alone, so like I don't go out and drink. Like the last times I drank, the last two times was a half a shot alone. Um, but in the past, if I did go out and I had something to drink, then I always have a designated driver, and I don't drink very much. And or I was up on my farm or in my house. But it's weird because we have one of the girls in our kingdom that wants to open a nightclub, and she's working on it. But a nightclub is all around alcohol. Wow, that doesn't seem to make sense. But I know that I was given this challenge to try to overcome addictions. And even though I haven't been on like a huge amount, like I've never tried like the harder drugs, so I have no idea how hard it is to get off of those. I know how hard smoking has been, and I know how unhealthy it is for me. I really do not feel well. It takes a lot of energy to show up every day, and to be able to do the work that I'm doing, and it's taking, my energy is being taken away from my vital life force because of the cigarettes. So it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about your addiction, or if they say, hey, you shouldn't be doing that, it's bad for you. Yes, it is unhealthy. But it's up to you. You know, what are you doing in your life that you don't want to do because you know that it's holding you back from greatness? It's holding you back from taking those next steps. It's holding you back from working faster towards your goals and dreams. So, you know, you're basically sitting in a shitty life because you're doing it to yourself. And I'm not putting blame on anybody. I'm not like, I'm not one of those people that's like, well, you did it, you know. No, it's not about that. It's about tapping into yourself and being like, how can I change what I don't want to be doing? You know, there's other things that we might be doing in life that we don't want to do, and we don't know how to change those too. You know, like if you have like a porn addiction or a sex addiction, it can take some time from when you set that intention to eliminate that out of your life. And so I've eliminated that out of my life as well. And so it's just, I think it starts with, I don't have all the tips right now to stop doing it. I do have some tips, but I feel like in some cases it's best just to go cold turkey. Next month, I'm actually buying some little vapes that are, let me see if I can say this right, little vapes. So I'm trying to switch over to vaping more to get off the cigarettes, and then go to these essential oils and replace that. But I also am going to be hiring a coach. He's actually my relationship coach. I haven't talked to him for a year, but I talked to him this weekend after a year, Mr. Lightwork, and I told him, like, I don't feel well. I've been smoking a lot. I'm at a pack and a half a day, and I know that it's affecting my mood. And he said, you know what? I just quit 3 months ago. I was like up to a couple packs a day, and it was affecting my relationship with Grace, and like, I quit. And you can quit. Like, make a promise to me that you're going to quit, and you're going to cut back. And the next time I talk to you, I want to know that you're smoking less. And sometimes we need that. We need accountability. We need to know that somebody actually hears us when we say, look, I'm suffering and I don't know how to do this, and I'm not able to tap into that power to quit doing something because I'm doing it because it's what I talk to. My cigarettes are my best friend. And anytime I'm sad or I have negative thoughts, I go to my cigarette. And I did this years ago. I did this like 25 years ago. I smoked for a couple years. And then I met my husband, number two, and we were in a relationship for 20 years before he died. And I quit cold turkey because I got pregnant with my first son. And so, I don't have that now. Like, if I was pregnant, then yeah, of course I would quit. But I don't have that crutch. I'm not doing it for somebody else. Now I have to step up, and I have to do it for myself and the 4 children that I have and the people that I'm here to serve. So I just wanted to like talk about this and express it. And, we don't need to like have anybody else putting us down or saying you need to do that. Like, none of that's going to help. If somebody is like, you need to stop. No, we don't rule and control people that way. And, love them with hate. We love them and we support them and with kindness, and say like, well, how can I help? If this is something you want to do, like Mr. Lightwork did, I was like, okay, yeah, I know you care about me. I know you love me. And even though we don't know each other very well, and we haven't met in person, I feel the love. And I can't do this very well for myself, but if I can do it with somebody else, then maybe that makes all the difference. I know that my late brother and his wife, they quit smoking together. There's a lot of couples that decide, look, let's clean up our life together. Let's eat better. Let's work out together. Let's get off of these addictions. Let's drink less. Let's smoke less. Let's get our life together and do something. So, but if you're alone and you're trying to struggle through it, like, it can be hard. And so, um, I guess my recommendation on it is just find other people that love and support you when they know you're going through a hard time with an addiction, and don't surround yourself with people that cut you down and say, like, you're never going to quit. You'll be smoking for the rest of your life. Or that say, you can quit that anytime. Like, it's just negative. It's just like the way that you present something and the tone that you present it with, and like the energy behind it matters. It matters. You can tell and you can feel when somebody loves or cares about you or just doesn't give a fuck. And, I have my reasons for smoking and I'm working on them. And so, my heart goes out to you if you are on medicines or addictions and you have not been able to tap into that inner power to release them, because they're really connected to something mental in your head. Usually depression, heartbreak, grief, all the lower vibrations that we take on, these addictions are connected to them. And it's a serious problem all over America and the world. And I have friends that are being destroyed by toxic connections and on a lot of stuff. And I'm going to have to dive deeper into it and become stronger myself to lead myself out of the situation and help lead others. So I guess that's all I'm going to say about this, because this is a quite long video. But, I think it's important to have conversations and think about this stuff and figure out on our own and with people, how do we quit? How do we change our life? All right, that's all. Thank you for watching. I love you.